Counting down, we're And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Darius Davis to return it. It's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense you'll see take the field is the whole team, which is practically...
To the house! Touchdown, LA! The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. New set of downs for them. Starts at the 38. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And this one does not go far.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards and have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Complete out to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Los Angeles.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Rams headed back out for their second drive now. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. On first down, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. That's one quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have second down behind the sticks.
250.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
It's a gain of
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Stafford back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Getting out to his left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. First and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Herbert from the gun. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. That's taken at the 15. Gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. They connect on the deep shot. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get some late points and the lead. Rams getting set to try for two.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the one. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
Rams 15, Chargers 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On return, here comes Davis. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. First and 10, here's Herbert. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. It really...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3rd and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. J.K. Scott on the punt. He's got it at the 24. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. 1 last play before the break.
Ready. 250.
Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Pass is hauled in by the running back.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. But anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. 180. 10, 10.
They'll throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
32. Omaha, ready, move. Look at
Stafford throwing again. Hits his running back. Space on the right. He's got room. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams throw the lead coming out of halftime. Cardi down for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
Chargers 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On return, here comes Davis. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Charger offense making its way to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. And dose of the hurry up here. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first is Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, go wide. Hey, Captain.
Herbert to throw once more. Forced out to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
It's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Tackle made.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Harris stand strong and stop him at the 2. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. It's Harris again, and he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
To Will Disley. Touchdown, LA.
Now a try to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Score, Rams 22, Chargers 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Whittington now on the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Out come the Rams on offense. And they need one more first down to officially clinch this win because that defense, well, they've got 3 timeouts left, and they've got to use them. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, after the 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
10 at the 48-yard line.
250.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now.
Can you dig it?
And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's second and long. Here's Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. From the red zone on first. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the third time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Giving them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Stafford from the gun. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. They'll run here on first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Caught by his back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Rivers gets in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. There is Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. First and 10. Here's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
On first down, here's Stafford. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
On first down, they'll run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
180.
Throwing now, Stafford. Hits his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. Oh, yikes. That two-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On the move, hit it right. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Los Angeles.
Herbert on first down. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Whittington now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here.
22. Ready. 180. 11.
First down throw here for Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 35 out of that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Stafford now on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind
Ooh,
the
talk
line
about a
scrimmage.
bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Lady!
Here's Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And this one doesn't go far.
To number 17, Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 3.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Set! Lady! Double right! Hey, we're gonna use Richards! Libra!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Carty's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Well, we'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And this is intercepted. And the Rams have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Rams
First
take
down
over
from the 42.
at the 42-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down on the effort by Derwin
It's
James.
a gain of 7.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready! Moving hot!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Gain of 6.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, getting that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams up by 9. Second and 3 now.
Set! Set!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set! Alert! Lady! Ready, hot!
To throw, Stafford. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. LA uses a timeout here, it's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 4 downs now to get in, here's 1st and goal.
Set! Ready, hot!
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. The Chargers calling timeouts. That's their last one. That's all they have. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 7-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on third. It's a designed run for him. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Carty's kick is good. And grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First and 10, Herbert. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down, Chargers.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock. They pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless.
I Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves, and you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Kittle makes the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It's a gain of 10. And a 49er.
To the air again, Purdy. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Flushed out now to his left. Now here he goes. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
This one's quickly to Jennings. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Thomas Morstead out to put his leg into this one. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Danger, Kenny. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on the play, and that's good for an Eagles first down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on first down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go to Barkley again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
63, 60. Great.
Throwing here, Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And the 49ers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to take over now at their own 20.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Completed to his running back. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
180. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Collects this at the 35. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the 1st half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
To throw again, it's Purdy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Eagles take
Just
over
before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
their own 43-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Great, set. 63.
Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get set.
Play action now with Purdy. Roll trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and short, here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
For the 49ers field goal. A 56-yard.
It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left.
Makes the score.
And they come away with some points on that series. Out to kick it away, here's Moody.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Hits his tight end on the corner out. stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Dre, set. Go Silver, ready?
And again, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Dre, set. 180. 63. Go.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
Makes the score Niners 10, Eagles 7.
Brawley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 49ers to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance.
Oh, he lost the football! And the 49ers get to it!
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. They just fumbled away a critical opportunity. You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Purdy looking to throw. McCaffrey working the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle in that one. So it'll be second down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
It's third down. Third and 15.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Get set, get set.
He'll throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
In punt formation for San Francisco.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Setting up to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Bernardo Green on the coverage.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Trimmer.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
They being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles first down.
Silver.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Dillon. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
49ers 10. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Lindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. He's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Purdy on 1st down. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Purdy throwing here. Has it downfield working the left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Galindo to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy. First down, Purdy to throw.
The Mr. Irrelevant was 3 years ago.
They connect on the deep shot. And a great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
A gain of 14.
Purdy setting up that play action. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own and tie it here early. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Galindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Play action now. Purdy. Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
And send their tight end right. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Play action now with Purdy. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
That's completed right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42. Off the play fake, Purdy. Vacates quickly left side. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. They have discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the 49er first down.
30 on the play action. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing here, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Good. Hey, 73, 7. Anyone, huh? Hey!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. First down throw by Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Likely our last play of the half, so they'll leave the offense out there. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
7-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Toss play to Barkley. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Patrick Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Purdy throwing here on first. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Purdy on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 6. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a designed run. Hurts. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. That's a chance to run it here. They can't end it with a knee, but this will run out some clock. Design keeper here for Hurts. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Connects there, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The window to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.